Hi, this is Jeff Allen with Bedford North Lawrence Lady Stars basketball. I'm the head coach here. Thanks for joining us. We're going to talk about using 3-on-3 play to teach team concepts, something that we do here a lot at Bedford North Lawrence. A lot of people talk about doing individual play, one-on-one, whether it's offensively or defensively, and then jumping into 5-on-5. We feel like this is a medium for us where we really did a lot of great teaching on 3-on-3 scenarios, both offensively and defensively. It really, we think, gives us an opportunity to teach a little more, gives our high-level players, not everybody has 10 great players along the bench in high school. Sometimes it can be tough when you're going 5-on-5 to have great matchups to challenge each other. I think going 3-on-3 helps alleviate that too. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is a drill we call 3-on-3 half line, where we teach defensive concepts. And we're going to go through that. It's a basic drill. Again, these 3-on-3 drills, we're going to use our philosophies today and what we teach. You can tweak them to whatever your beliefs are, both offensively and defensively. So the first thing we're going to do here, first of all, let me introduce we have some Lady Stars here, and we've got assistant coach Spreen here helping out. And we're going to get through these drills, and then hopefully you'll learn a little something that what we do and how we value 3-on-3 play. Okay, first thing we're going to do here is 3-on-3 half line. Now in 3-on-3 half line, we're going to move the basketball, and the big thing to start out, it's just basic, is basically moving in the direction of the basketball. So if we're on the basketball, we've got one player that should be about an arm's length away, putting pressure on the basketball. These other two players, when the ball's on top, should be in the gap with their stance closed, where we can take away penetration. As the ball moves to the wing, now this player, the top player, is now in the gap. The player defending the wing is on the basketball, and we've got a player, what we call the half line, even more, Tor, all the way to the half. Okay, we try to split the floor in half. A lot of people talk about putting 1 foot in the lane. We really believe that we want to overemphasize that. We want to have 2 feet all the way in the lane and be on the half line on the midway of the floor, where we have great help. As the ball comes back, now it's just movement. You guys can move nice and slow, move the basketball. You guys can talk a little bit too. Okay, ball, right? I got help. Good. Close. Good. All right, hold up. Okay, switch around. Let's go red ball, whites on defense. Again, we're just moving, we're stationary, working on jumping in the direction of the basketball. Make sure we get all the way to the half line. Okay, make sure we close out. We got pressure on the ball. Make sure we're in the gap with our stance closed where we can't get backdoored. Okay, that's good. Back up on top. Now we just kind of evolve into different scenarios. What we're going to talk about now is if a person gets beat baseline. We don't teach kids to influence one side or the other. We really talk about being squared up as the ball comes to the wing. We want to be squared up shoulder to shoulder. We don't want to influence to the middle. We don't want to influence to the baseline. We like being squared up right on our player, trying to keep him in front of us. Okay? If we do get beat baseline, now we're going to talk about the rotation. She gets beat baseline. The half-line person is going to stop the ball outside the lane. The top guard is going to drop, take away weak side. That's the rotation. Okay? All right, let's get a reversal, and then let's attack the baseline and rotate. Attack baseline, Tor. And now we close out, we rotate. Good. Again. One more. Attack the baseline, Em. Rotate. Good.
Good, Emma.
Okay, switch around. Same thing, gang. Attack the baseline. Now we got to rotate, match, and talk. Again. Rotate. Good. Now close. Good. Okay. All right. You guys good? Okay. The last part of this we talk about is we never want to get face cut. We don't want people to cover our face on basket cuts. So as the ball comes to the wing, that top person is going to try to make a basket cut. This defender's job is not to let them cut over their face. We still got somebody on the half line. The offensive player from the weak side is now rotating up. So this person now becomes in the gap until the ball comes here. Okay? As the ball's reversed, reverse again, Em. Now she's going to make a basket cut. Again, we're defending cuts to the basket here, not letting the player cut over our face. Okay? We call this live at this point. When we get to this point in this drill, we're just going live when we're playing. Okay? Here we go. Now we're live. No face cuts, no face cuts. Make sure you jump into the ball. Jump to the ball. Jump to the ball. Close. Good. Good. Hold up. Switch around. Red ball. Same scenario now. We're live, making basket cuts. Good. Hold up. So that's an example of 3-on-3 half line, we call it. Again, it's a 3-on-3 situation where we really feel like we can do a lot of teaching. You can use whatever philosophies you have defensively in that drill, but it's something that we do. Primarily, we do it a lot at the beginning of the year, and then at times where we feel like we need to brush things up during the season. We feel like maybe we're getting a little laxed about getting to the weak side to help, or we're closing out slow, we're not doing a great job on closeouts. We'll go 3-on-3 late in the season to brush up on a few things. So that's an example of 3-on-3 half line, we call it, for defensive purposes. Okay? Coach Spring, will you get him in 3-on-3, get open?
Yep. Em, go ahead and start opposite block. Tori, you're going to guard Em, right? Chloe here. Madison, you start with the ball up top. Red will be on defense. So we're going to enter it right side, enter it strong side. As that happens, Emma, just come over like we're in our triangle. Okay.
Okay, hang on just a second. So this is an example for offensive purposes. Again, you can always work offense, defense in the same 3-on-3 drill, but our focus here, we call this drill 3-on-3 get open, is offense. And this is really an initial part of how we run a lot of our offense. And what we try to do is really try to focus on this triangle with 3 players. I'll let Coach get it started, and we'll freeze it when these 3 players get in line. There's different scenarios you can do here. Again, you can use your philosophies. This is what we like to do and what we like to teach. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, the first step in this is entering the basketball to the wing, and we typically will send a guard through to the corner to kind of create our triangle while the big girl rotates over to the strong side block. Defensively, one thing that we emphasize is when we play more longer athletic teams, they'll try to take this wing entry away. So it's on our wing, or in this case, Chloe, to make sure that she gets open against a good athletic defender. We really practice that and emphasize that while we're doing this with the first step in the entry, okay? So Chloe pop up and out, Madison's gonna enter. Madison's gonna cut through to the corner, Emma's coming strong side block, and then we have our triangle.
Let's freeze it right there, okay? What we're really trying to accomplish here is working this power triangle. And if you're lucky enough to have, I mean, we've had some really good players here. So I've got a really good post player right here that I'm trying to isolate. Okay, if they're not going to help, they're going to have one post player guarding her. We'll try to get her the ball if we can see her numbers. Okay, I've got an athletic wing that has the ball in her hand that can drive and attack the basket. And I've got a guard that can shoot it from the corner. So I'm isolating these 3 kids in really scenarios that they're all 3 really good in. That's what we want to try to do. We want to try to put our kids in positions where they can use the skills that they're really good at and we can put them in a position to make a basketball play, okay? Let's go ahead and run it back, and we'll run it live now real quick. Go ahead, Coach.
Yep, start from the top. Get open, Chloe. Good. Three-quarter, Tori, good.
Run it again. You defenders, you can mix it up, okay? If you want to trap the wing or, you know, throw to the corner, try to throw inside, just like we do in practice. Go ahead.
No.
There you go.
Go one more time. Yeah, try to get an attack. Get an attack.
I got it. Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Good. Let's switch around. Go red ball.
Good. Yeah.
Let's run it again. Let's run it again. You don't have anything you like, dribble it out and we'll run it again.
Okay, dribble back up. You're good. It's all right. Good shot.
One more time.
Good inside out. Good, you can enter it, start it over. Good. Nice.
Good. Okay. Now Coach Spring's going to get him in what we call 3-on-3 get open ball screen. Again, there's a lot of things you can work on in a 3-on-3 scenario. Different ways to guard the ball screen, different ways to use it. We're going to use our preferred method of what we do. Sometimes we'll adjust. We have a default method of guarding the ball screen. That's what we're going to do today. But basically, we're entering the ball in the same scenario. We're working on ball screen, using the ball screen, and reading the ball screen. There's one difference with the guard, and I'll let Coach talk about that after the guard enters the basketball. Go ahead.
You guys get back to your original spots. Go white ball. All right, it's going to be the same situation. Chloe's going to pop up and out. Madison is going to enter the basketball to Chloe. Do you want her cutting away or cutting through?
Away.
Okay. Madison's going to cut away. So in this scenario, instead of Emma coming over and sitting on the block and being a presence, she's going to come set Chloe a ball screen. We're going to work on our ball screen action offensively. This also gives us an opportunity to work on things defensively and what we like to do in ball screens too. So it's on red to guard the ball screen well. It's on white to make the right read based on what they're doing. We get a lot of reps doing this just in 3-on-3 sequence. So go ahead and start it, Madison.
So default defense on the ball screen, so we're fighting over the top and we're hedging hard. Okay? All right.
Have good help him. Good help him. Good help him. Good help him. Nice job. Now close.
Wait for the screen. Good.
Nice job.
If you don't have anything, we can run the ball screen again.
Good job, Tor.
Wait on her.
You can go get her, Emma.
Talk red.
I got it.
Try to go over them
It's
if you
okay.
can.
I got help.
Nice.
Good.
All right, red ball. Red, you take it. Now, one thing in this drill in particular, we've talked enough at this point about like our half line and kind of working on our shell defense. That's a long rotation for that opposite wing to make, but in a game, realistically, it's probably going to be a little bit easier when it's 5-on-5. So we like to really emphasize that opposite wing, making sure she's getting over and being responsible for the roller, okay?
Right.
Nice. Good. Send another one, Tor.
Hedge it hard, Em. Good.
Good.
Talk white.
Back.
All right, nice job.
Let's go one more time.
Screen right. Screen left.
Drive, Em.
Yeah, I am. That's good. look familiar.
Okay, you guys all come up here real quick, girls. So just a little sample of using 3-on-3 concepts or drills to teach team concepts. Again, we feel like it's a great teaching tool for us, from going from the one-on-one situations, both offensively and defensively, to 5-on-5 situations. It gives you a different tool to use to teach, really isolate certain situations, whether it's defensively being on the half line or being in a position to help from the weak side, or working ball screens, working post entry. We'll do all those things out of this 3-on-3 concept. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. And very best from the Lady Stars. Thank you.